Welcome back, everybody. We are making huge progress here. We're nearly finished with our copper rods, and once those are finished, we're going to wrap that up this episode. We're going to switch that line over to crafting the copper ingots that we need, and we're pretty much done. We've got all the gold quests done, all the iron quests done. We're just waiting on the copper, and then, of course, the gemstones, which should come with time, and we certainly have plenty of those stored back here, even some that are not so well organized. I'm kind of getting them splashing. When I loaded in, I noticed that a bunch of them kind of flew all over the place for some reason. They're flying out of these crates here, and they do say work in progress, so there's something buggy with the way when I spawned into the world, like they all flew onto the ground. I'm not sure why. I'm thinking it's the lids, because for some reason every time I spawn in the game, restart the game, the lids pop closed. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, I'll walk around and clean this up. We got a little bit of time to kill while we're waiting on these copper rods to finish, and then we'll move on to the copper ingots. Thanks for tuning in today. One thing I just remembered, we need to switch these gold ingots over. We're still producing the gold ingots, and because that was the last one we finished up, but we need to change that over to something more profitable, because we need to make 10 million bucks for the final trophy. So I need to switch those over to something that will make us more money. I think the simplest thing would just be switch them over to gold rods. That way we don't have any worries about them spilling off the conveyor belts. The rods perform very well on these conveyor belts. The pipes and the plates, not so much. Things jam up occasionally and spill off the edge. So here is my gold line. I need to take this line and add in probably a splitter. I don't know if... Well, that may work with just one. I suppose we could try it. Let's see. I have a rod extruder right here. I need to do this kind of quickly. Let's just grab it. We'll make a little bit of a mess. We can clean it up afterwards. Set those out of the way and set in this machine here. It was not fast enough. We spilled a couple of them on the ground. There we go. Place those in. And that looks like that should work. The only question is, are we going to get more ingots than that machine can handle? So I'll sit here and watch it for a minute, but that's going to start making us a little more money. You know, the rods sell for more when they hit the sales hopper than the ingots. It looks like the machine is able to handle this. Previously, I had two when we were working on the quest, and a splitter right here, splitting it off into two lines. Actually, I could go ahead. My dog's very excited. Somebody's outside, probably the mailman. But, probably could go ahead and set up two just in case we need it, and then if we need it, we've got it ready. All right, we are there at the copper rods. We only need about 10 more, so those should all be on the conveyor belt, the last 10 that we need. I think the easiest thing to do to switch this over to ingots now is just remove the rod machines. I'm just going to pick this guy up, and we're just going to place some conveyor belts. We can change this back later. So that's going to be the simplest solution, so that we can go back later when we need to actually, once we complete this, we can turn this back into rods later for the extra cash. But for now, I'm just going to pick these up and just place in some basic conveyor belts, and that's the easiest solution. What is that doing? Why is that stuck? Do you guys see that? I'm not crazy? Oh, wow, that's weird. It's like the game isn't even recognizing it as an object. Something got broke with the physics. I can't pick it up. That's wild. And I can't... Oh, I can't even grab it with the magnet. Okay, well, we got something broken. I could fix that with clearing the physics objects, but I'm not going to do that because that would delete everything off of our lines and all of our gemstones we've got on the ground. Anything not in a storage container would get deleted, so... It's good if you have like a serious problem and you need to correct it, but it would delete pretty much all the stuff we've got laying on the ground back here. And we're saving this. When we finish up all of this, we are going to have a satisfying final payoff by grabbing all the gemstones, which they're spilling everywhere, and tossing them into the sales hopper here, like in one big swoop. Probably a couple of dozen swoops, but we're going to remove this sorter once the copper is done, so we've switched over to the copper ingots, just waiting on them to come through the line. The rods are still on the line. Yeah, the last few one. Looks like some ingots are starting to fall into the hopper right now. Yeah, I can see some. So we should start seeing the ingots go up. Now it's just a waiting game, waiting for all those ingots. I'm going to walk around and do a little bit of cleanup here and there while we're waiting. And we're going to get this knocked out. The game is pretty much finished now. Oh, finally. I think we're there. Yeah, we only need, what, 21 more copper ingots to finish it up, and those should be on the line. So I am going to place down, for the sake of making some extra cash, I am just going to place down the, let's see, we need one more square. I'm going to place down a rod machine, same thing I did with the gold, just so we make a little bit more money off of it, because obviously the refined products sell for more. Yeah, and there we go. Boom, copper ingots are done. Now we need to switch our line over to rods just to make a little bit more money. Let's see, I need to pull out, I think, 4? Yeah, 4 of them. Oh, rotate that, please. There we go. Okay, now for the fun part. Well, let me do a quick cleanup. Let me see if these things are gonna no, they're not even gonna let me pick them up. I'm not worried about it. Whatever. They'll still be there when I come back. Oh wait, let me go this way. It's a shortcut. For now, well, I did a couple things. All right, we got to do something about this. I think now's the time, right? We finally sell all these guys, right? I've been waiting for it, been talking about it, been ready to do it. Oh, I got spillage everywhere. Like I think I said earlier in the episode, whenever I restart the game, these gemstones go flying. Whenever the lids slam shut, I think is when it's doing it. But anyway, so because we're getting so many physical objects, we were up to like 3,800. And I was starting to see a little bit of lag. I got to like 4,000 for a minute. I just put in a packager. Just to reduce all the gemstone load. Just put them into packages, put them into boxes, so that there's not all the physical objects for the game to count. And that's made all the difference. And I've just been kind of tossing them all over here. Some of these are pretty valuable. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but this is 100 polished diamonds, and it's worth $14,000. So there's a lot of money sitting over here. I guess it's not a whole lot, considering we need 10 million, but it'll at least make a dent. It's no small amount, at least. So we are seeing the rods come through instead of the ingots now. So what I want to do is get rid of this sorter. Once and for all, this big giant eyesore is going to be gone, because now all we have to focus on is the gemstones to complete the final quest of the game and pretty much have it wrapped up. We're going to wait for that 10 million bucks, but we essentially, let's see, I need to put down, let me get the right conveyor. I'm afraid I'm going to get a bunch of spillage here. Grab that, and then remove that. Let's see, let's rotate this guy that way. Get in there. Alright, that's what I want. Now we need to remove everything over here. For now, it can just kind of splash onto that line, and that's fine if a few of them spill over. It's not that big a deal. There's been very little spillage lately. We've kind of got things fine-tuned, running very well. But if we get a little bit of spillage, a couple things aren't going to hurt. Let's grab the lid off of that. We need to, well, I guess I could just manually pick them up, right? Just toss them down there onto the line with the rest of the gemstones. They'll go into the packager, and they'll be sorted out. Now, this vertical bulk sorter will pick it up. We can remove the chutes. Oh, did it just sell? It just sold the chute. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Like, I could sell my extra mining equipment, my extras. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I didn't even think of that as a possibility. The other thing I want to do, I could probably just get rid of all of this. Let's grab that lid. I don't need any more gemstones coming through here. We're just gonna put them. Actually, no. I should have saved that. Let me set these aside just in case we need unpolished gemstones to sort. Let me just set those aside. I probably should have grabbed. I should not have polished that emerald, but it's done now. Set these aside just in case we need them later. And I want to remove that sorter and just put in a straight piece right there. We're going to get rid of this for now. And now we've got plenty of room, right? This is what I want. I want lots of room. So I'm just going to start by picking up a few of these boxes. They're all gemstones. And tossing them in the sales hopper. We're going to make some money this way. Let's see. We're at 2.17 million. There's 2.18. We should make some nice money off this with any luck. Actually, you know what might be faster? If I switch to the magnet tool and just toss them in like that. Oh, they're fighting everything. Get in there. Get in there. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right, we made like 100 grand right there. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, a little over 100 grand. All right, so that actually kind of bothers me that it wasn't more. Which means that all these gemstones back here are not worth nearly as much as I was hoping. Now let's toss these in there as well. We're in sales mode right now, guys. Should I bother with cleaning up the things that spilled? Oh, I piled a ton of ingots on. That's right. So that several of the ingots spilled back here. I don't know that I really need to worry about it. We're done with that quest. It's just money at this point. Yep. Scoop those guys up, toss them in. All right, everything's in there. Now, I should probably just pick everything up. Let me move this out of the way, like well out of the way. And I'm just going to pick all these guys up. Everything is picked up. You go into the sales hopper. Now, we get to do the thing I've been waiting on. We get to finally do it. Let's start with these back here, and we're just going to kind of work our way that way. Actually, no. What if we just try and do it all at once? Would that be completely insane? We're going to lag the game, but it's going to be worth it. How many of these can we pick up at once? Oh my gosh, all of them? All of them? Okay, we're making money really fast, but we're at 2.3 million. I'm going to... Oh my gosh, I can't even see where I'm going. I'm sorry. Oh, I can feel the game lagging as it's like scooping up everything. Okay, now I can't see where I'm putting them all. Let me place them down for a second. Okay, I want to come this way and drop them in. All of you, come here. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Boom! Oh my gosh, so many jewels. Right, we hit diamonds. We're done with diamonds. We're halfway done with emeralds, and almost 4/5 of the way done with rubies. Let's toss all this in there. Yeah, we're gonna be done with all these because I still have a bunch of emeralds back here. Oh my gosh, half of it spilled on the ground. I guess there is a limit to how much you can pick up, but we get to do it again. That's what that means, right? All right, come over here to the side a little bit. Look up so we can see the hopper. Boom! So much. Well, it's not nearly as much money as I was hoping for, but boom! Okay, we're practically done. We need 4 more rubies, which are definitely back here. Definitely back here. Open up some of these chests. I have been saving these for far too long. Oh, I accidentally picked up a crate of... Ooh, that's lagging really badly. Alright, let's dump this in the sales hopper. Just get rid of all this. And cha-ching! There is... Oh, we need a few more emeralds. Okay. Okay, a few more emeralds. I think I've got them. I think we've got it. Hopefully. Anyways, what is this? Yeah, you can go. I don't even know what that is, but I'm not using it, so you can go. hopefully I'm making money for those this extra spare equipment and parts I've been like stockpiling. I didn't know what to do with, so I just kind of threw them on the ground back there. If they sell and they make us money, hey, I'll take it. All right, now we just need emeralds, but let's pick up everything. The diamonds are pretty valuable. The rubies are valuable as well. Let's just grab all this. Just grab it all. Dump it in the hopper. We need a lot. Oh my gosh, we're not making much money on this. Not nearly as much as I was hoping. I was hoping to get like $1 million for all these gemstones, and I don't know. I mean, what do we make so far? Like 400 grand? Let's clean up the spillage back here in the back, where we're picking things up. We're kind of knocking things around. This magnet is quite a powerful tool. All right, grab that, grab that. Just kind of set everything down for a minute. Out of the way. That one's empty. Grab it. All of these gemstones. Grab them. Toss them on the ground. That one's empty, so pick it up. Grab all these. We're going to do a big mass dump again. Up. 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 Is that one empty? That one's empty. Take that. So much for organization. All my organization is now gone, but that's okay. This is what we were waiting for. Empty. They're all empty up here now. Okay. So I can just pick them up. I'll probably sell them too, since I don't need them anymore. We're just going to dump everything straight into the sales hopper. Yeah. All of that can go. Probably shouldn't be tossing those drill bits because we probably could speed things up with some faster drill bits, but oh well, it's done now. Alright, clean up back here. The last few emeralds. Diamond, yep, I'll take that coming off the conveyor belt. Oh, it's not actually the last few emeralds. I still got a bunch. Oh man, we still need 150 more emeralds. Good thing I've got some up here hiding. Oh, scoop all these guys up, toss them down on the ground. We're gonna get one more big, massive sales hopper dump. Drop those on the ground. Pick that one up. Pick that one up. Oh, I guess I don't have to pick. I could just pick them up and then move the gemstones, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. That one. That one. All right. Now, this is pretty much all of them except for a little bit of cleanup. Do we think that's like 140 emeralds? I don't think it is. Take your bets. Place your bets now. I'm not convinced that's 140 emeralds, but let me walk around and just kind of check. See if there are any that we missed. Any spillage back here? There's one. There's one hiding back here. How did you get down there? How did you get down there, fella? Alright, grab it. I'll take the diamond too, whatever. Alright, last time doing this. Massive sales hopper. Boom. Are we there? Oh no, we're gonna come up short, I think. Oh no, we're 20. No, we did it! Yes, we did it, guys! Oh my gosh, it took so long. We did it. The game is essentially over. We have completed all the quests in MineMogul. Oh my gosh, that took so long. MineMogul. We are the ultimate MineMogul, everybody. We did it. We did it. Pat yourself on the back, because I feel like you guys helped a lot. Now, we just need 10 million bucks, right? Do I want to sit here and stare at the screen for the next, I don't know, 2 hours while all the stuff drops into the hopper? Is it worth it? I don't know. Would it be cool? Yes. Would it be worth the time it takes? I don't know. All right, I walked around. I did the final cleanup. Everything is taken care of. The only thing I think I need to do is put a polisher on the end of this line somewhere so that the gemstones that are coming through will get a little bit more money for the gemstones since they'll be polished. But that's essentially it. We finished the game. Oh, I should probably straighten that out right there, right? Let's grab a straight roller conveyor. And let's just extend that line so we reduce the amount of spillage. One vertical one. There, that should do that. I got one more to pick up back here. Okay, now everything is cleaned up. Everything it should be running very, very smoothly. Gosh. So, to get the trophy, the final trophy of the game, because we've got 4 of them, there's one left. It is the Ultimate MineMogul Trophy. The Ultimate MineMogul Trophy only available to the true masters of the shaft. They could have worded that a little differently, I think. But, so basically it's a waiting game. We're done with the game. We've completed all the quests. I guess I could sit here for the next 2 hours and wait for the money to come in. Boy, that's a lot of just sitting here staring at conveyor belts, though, because, I mean, everything is running smoothly. I guess I could... I don't know, would it be worth it to go through and increase some of the miners to fast miners? Probably not, because then you lose the gemstones, and the gemstones are pretty valuable. I guess it's a toss-up either way. There probably is a better solution. Like, one is probably better than the other, but, you know, you'd have to sit down and do all the maths on it. And, yeah, I'm not going to sit down and do the maths on it. That being said, guys, wow. I think we're done. I don't know that I'm going to sit here for 4 hours or 3 hours or however long it takes to get that extra $7.5 million. It's a little out of my reach. It's more than I just want to sit here and leave the game run. I guess I could just leave the game running. Just like walk away, go take a nap. Go take a nap. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put it up in like a little short video or something. I don't know. But that is the series. We are finished with MineMogul. It has been a blast. I've enjoyed the game. It's fun to figure out all the little challenges, the nuances of the game, optimize our production lines, and finally finish. I want to thank you guys for coming along on the journey. If you're new to the channel, there's a whole series. This is like episode 21. You got a whole backlog to go and watch to see the whole journey of how we got here. But I want to thank you all for watching. If you're new, hey, consider subscribing. There's plenty of content on the channel to enjoy, and I hope you do. That being said, guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.